Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Show Films. I'm Sen, your executive producer here. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Particularly want to thank our $25 tier supporters over at our Patreon page at patreon.com/fsfilms. Those being Jeremy Alexander, Samantha Bates, and Elle, without whom we won't be able to do nearly as much of what we do now. So thank you very much for your support over the years. And those of you that are watching live, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we're live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pokemon Aftershocks, the Pokemon Tabletop United game we're running here on Final Show Films. My name is Julia, and I will be your game master this evening. I'm joined by a wonderful cast of players who have wonderful characters, and we will start tonight's introductions with Sen.
I'm Sen, and I'm playing Kisaki So, the Pokemon Ranger, who is showcasing that he may, though be that his Hisuian Zora, though being a ghost normal type, has an ice sword.
Here. And Jack.
Hi, I'm Jack. I play Ramon Alvarez, the Pokeball tech.
And Andrew.
Hello, I am Andrew, playing Satomi Yamasora, the warrior ambassador, and I was very late to the party because I was busy with a fish on a mountain.
And Yare.
Hi, I'm Yari. I'm playing Annabella Hawthorne, the anxious researcher who is in a lot of pain right now.
For the first time this season.
First time someone
All right.
other than So has been hit.
Yeah. To be fair, you guys have had two combats, so
Yeah, literally, I think I second combat.
No, it's not.
Sounds
But-
right.
This is our third, I think.
Various of us have had little combats, but this is our second full party.
And as always, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights, eat the rich, fuck the Supreme Court, fuck Vince McMahon, fuck J.K. Rowling, fuck your mom, and fuck billionaires just in general. If you've made $1 billion and you're not Batman, you're doing it wrong.
What do you call a billionaire under the sea?
A good
A
one.
good start.
A sub sandwich.
I'll still never get over the
Thus, how you eat the rich.
the subway sign that said our subs don't implode. I'll never get over that one.
Hey, they made up. They made up for Subway Jared. So finally,
I had to do something.
Yeah.
All right. So previously in the Hoenn region, Steven Stone and our trainers had a bit of a masterclass in Megastones. A few new ones had been created, including the Corviknight that Mercedes now had, which isn't creepy or terrifying in the slightest. Ramon suffered from what could only be called crippling gay panic at meeting Steven Stone, yet somehow charmed his way into getting Steven's phone number. And as the group was making their final preparations to leave the chamber, yes, this is all that happened last week. They were then approached by a group of Pokemon wanting the Megastone generator for themselves.
Please, it's Steven's stone number.
You're not allowed.
Look, being gay is already a crime, so I can do what the fuck I want.
Stop. Get some help.
I will always endorse be gay, do crime. I will always endorse this. And if you're just a little guy, you need to be given a gun.
I'm told to swear.
I think
Please
Jack
don't.
just needs a gun. They've got down how to
They
swear
have-
pretty
they have-
well.
They have the lightning. They have lightning. It's fine.
Specific jokes for specific folks. Please don't give a Sunkern a gun.
The Sunkern is.
I
the
do need
gun.
a cap cannon. Does that count?
I thought
It
you, I thought
shoots
you already
things.
have one. I'm pretty certain I paid you the money that you
Yeah,
needed
but I
to
don't
build
think I actually turned the money into a cap cannon yet.
one.
You can make lightning. It counts.
So hang on, wait. So
You
what
are the gun.
happened then was
I
Ramon.
think I bought the parts, but then I don't know if I said that I built it. I don't know what happened.
Ramon asked So for $5,000 to build a gun. So gave
I
them
don't know what happened.
$5,000, and then
There have
Ramon
been a
just sat
lot of
on it.
weeks since then. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't remember. I do not recall these things.
That is okay.
We also
I'm just a little guy.
Andrew, we did level up at the end of the last session.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
I probably should have asked about that between
I put
weeks.
it.
Oh well, I'll do it later.
I put it in
I
the notes.
completely
Yeah.
forgot to remind you.
I put it in the
Yeah,
notes
I
on
am
your character
also
sheet.
doing it later because story makes sense that it would come afterwards for in my brain.
Oh, did I do the levelings up?
I think I might be the only one that actually leveled up.
I completely forgot about it.
Okay. That might be a little bit of part 2 after this fight happens.
That can be done during the break or later. It doesn't matter. But just wanted to
Okay.
throw that out there.
I forget how to pull up my turn order in this.
It's the cross sword.
Cross swords. Yes. Now, as we go to
That's right.
the Foundry Review to resume our combat,
Foundry View.
I'm going to go ahead and start playing music.
Thank you. All right. So we start at the top of the round with Nobuchika.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I had a very silly thought for explaining how we got into this cave, but it's fine. Okay, so Satomi casts an eye over the battle at hand, and just double check a thing. Okay, you have a. Come on, thank you. Okay,
Yeah, the
speed
Salandit
7, so
is the one that's unconscious, by the way, not the slug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Hey, silly question. Does anyone want that Drifloon?
I don't think so.
Not as much as I want one of the others, so if you want it, you can have it.
Oh, Nobuchika's gonna have it for lunch.
Enjoy.
Please, it has payback.
Just the very slow slide over there that Foundry did was great.
Mhm.
Just gonna move my
Yeah.
mini right here.
Yep. Satomi will point to the Drifloon, and the Gyarados in the room doesn't need telling twice, as he promptly soars over and attempts a chomp.
Alrighty.
So remember to target
fine.
the Drifloon.
Yep. Targeting the Drifloon. That button. No extra modifiers. Gets a -1, so that's fun.
Ooh, critical miss.
Doesn't know his own. Doesn't. Still getting used to his new form. I think.
Definitely overshot.
Oh yeah, he
Um,
does. He does have a speed of 7, so he goes. 1,
Yeah,
2.
he went from
3,
being
4.
the slowest Pokemon to the fastest, and really doesn't have all that.
By a non-zero amount.
He just lunges forward. The Drifloon skirts to one side, and Nobuchika just lies right past it, essentially.
Alrighty. And we'll move to Cersei.
Who I don't believe she used this last round. Well, let me double check. Did I Shadow Claw last round and miss? Yes. So that's EOT, so I will use Shadow Sneak this turn instead on Drifloon.
Okay.
I think I've only done struggle attacks so far this entire combat.
That's a hit. Go ahead.
Yeah. There we go.
Search.
Drifloon has an injury.
Oh. Nope.
Oh wait.
I had my cursor over the Slugma, so we're
Ah.
going to. Oh well.
I mean,
Hold
it doesn't
on.
matter. It doesn't
No,
matter.
no,
It's just-
it
yeah,
did it correctly.
Yeah,
It's
it said it was coming from Slugma because you had Slugma selected, but
Yeah.
it's fine because the damage
Okay.
is still correct.
Right. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Cool. And we are gonna stick there.
Okay. Miss Hime.
All right. I go after Hime, so that's fine. Oh wait, no, you can use a shift act. Can you use a shift action on your Pokemon's turn to swap them out? Let me pull up the book real quick because I remember there being
Don't-
something about being able to swap them out.
There's a
on their
literal
turn.
flowchart I could not be asked to read last session.
Yeah.
Pokemon switching. It is a standard action for either trainer or the Pokemon to swap out.
All right. It's shift. It's shift if they are unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, then Hime is going to use a standard action to swap to go back to the ball. At which point I will toss out, or not back to the ball. She's just gonna immediately just back the fuck out. And off the battlefield. And Fallen Mist is going to come back out. Actually, Fallen Mist is going to hop in rather than coming out there. Fallen Mist. Let me stop measuring. Fallen Mist is going to hop out. There. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's standard action, so Fallen Mist doesn't get to do anything because that's the Pokemon turn.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just go ahead and add her to the initiative and toggle. Her turn has having been done. Alright, so that was Hime's turn.
Okie dokie. Satomi.
Seeing her Pokemon's abject failure to participate in the battle, Satomi will let's see. There's a button. Okay, we're going to try something that I have not done before, because it's new to this particular system. Range 4, target 1. Target has not yet acted this round. So she will park herself there and use Wind Shear, targeting the Drifloon.
Okay, what does it look like as she performs this move?
So, because it's a, because we're in a battle, she has cloaked herself in solid air, essentially. This semi-transparent, almost glass-like covering over her forearms and her legs. And once she lands back on the ground, she basically just brings one arm back, swipes it upwards in a slashing motion, and this blade of air just lances out from her. And I hit this button.
That's a
Hey,
hit.
a 5. It should be more than that.
Yeah, so you're going to have to
because,
manually increase the damage on that.
let's see, is it /R to manually roll things?
Yeah, you can /R to manually roll things. So if it increases to damage base 10, then yeah, /R 3d8 plus 10 plus 21. Oh, sorry, 3d8. Sorry, 3d8 plus 23 because your attack stats 13.
There we go. That's 37.
So 37.
37 flying type damage.
I think that makes it neutral.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember if flying resisted flying.
It
I don't
does
think
not.
it does. No.
Okay. 37. Is that a physical or a special?
Special. Excuse me.
Uh, okay. So the Drifloon goes down. Alrighty. Ramon, it's your turn.
Anna just had something happen to her. So we're gonna go.
Just got
Lit on
fired
fire.
at. You just got incinerated, I believe.
Yeah, and then did a weird scream about it.
Yes.
So we're
And
gonna
now it started. Now it started choking on its own fire.
we're gonna go try to help her out.
I mean, you'd probably do a scream about it too if you got set on fire.
Perfectly normal reaction, including the making the crocodile choke on its own flames.
How do I click on this one? Why can't I target this one?
You
Oh,
hover over it and press T.
Oh,
Yeah, hover over it and press T.
there we go.
And then select Ramon as your acting agent.
Alrighty.
Right.
All right.
Sort of
Drifloon takes some damage.
lashes out because Anna hurt. No good.
Mm-hmm.
Too much fire.
Fire
Bad
bad.
alligator.
Fire bad. Fire very
Fire.
bad.
Fire bad.
Less fire,
Okay.
please.
Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. Coach, it is your turn.
All right, Coach is going to come stand between them and land. And since flying can avoid all threatened spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do another attack. Bad alligator.
Alrighty.
Now that Crocodile is in prime catching position.
Assuming it is an out.
No, it's if you have your
No,
mouse
it's
over
not.
to see how injured it is.
Oh. What?
Maybe you will.
Or
We
I will.
cannot see health bars.
Right. I will.
I-
Never mind.
It is in the red.
It's a red bar.
Yeah, you do have the dinging going on.
I forget that I'm not a standard player.
Yeah, you're also GM. Okay. Coach, kick the shit out of that guy. So it's your turn.
All right. In an effort to stop getting burnt alive by things, I'm going to attempt to politely tell this crocodile to stop. And by politely, I would like to let's see. Yeah, we're going to force palm the crocodile. Oh, that apparently is only an
yes.
18 plus. I could also just arm thrust and end his day. Decision making. Arm thrust is EOT, so I'll do that first.
That's a hit. Oh boy.
It's a 3 times 5 strike, so
Ah, yeah, that'd do it.
Still. God, 5 strike is a disgusting feature in this game.
Having been bit and burnt and attacked a few different ways at this point, whose aura is still sort of raging out, just does the thing that you've seen him do a couple of times, where he just palm thrusts into the Crocolor's face, and the aura follows suit with 2 more strikes. All three points contacting at the same time.
Beautiful. Yeah, you do a good chunk of damage to him.
I think that's standard action.
Mhm.
I need to successfully pull up the book that I've been trying to pull up for the past turn, so I can see what I can do with my other actions. Because I have features and shit. I will. That's the end of my turn for now. So yep, I'm just gonna stay right there.
Okay. Alrighty. Why is Fallen Mist not?
Because Fallen
Oh,
Mist's
yeah,
turn
yeah,
was Hime's
right.
turn.
Right. So now we have Crocolore number 1. Who's going to return the favor.
To whomst?
So it's the one directly in front of So.
To Meest.
Yes, used. And can't use Incinerate anymore, but will use Bite.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Not a great deal,
So
but
bad.
I took 2 points of damage, but he did flinch me.
Oof.
yeah. And he's gonna try and get away.
I want to get away.
What's
I
your-
wanna fly.
1.
So
Does
I
he
will.
want to fly?
I can still punch him though.
Okay.
When with when he tries to get out of my when he begins moving through my engaged range. So yeah. Target.
Yes, running towards the Gyarados. Great
Always
strat.
good idea.
Oh, can you move Crocolore back into my range, please?
Yes. Just a second. That'll hit.
52 points of
Oh
damage.
boy.
It tries to move.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Crocolore.
I have expert combat, which ups the damage base of your struggle attacks, lowers the AC, and I'm wearing knuckle gloves, which up my attack by 1 more as well. Up
Yeah,
to
that'd
you
do
as
it.
well. And I have technician,
So-
which no, it doesn't apply to struggle, but the weapon does. Yeah.
The crocolore reaches out and takes a bite at you. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but definitely catches you off guard, and then immediately tries to back away.
And then it just receives a backhand, just like it's just a back, just clenched fist, wham to the back of the head.
Well,
as it
logic
just
Kong, just
crumples to the ground like a sack of potatoes. Alrighty. Did I get rid of? I did. Oop. Next.
Pokemon Rangers are
Yes.
taught that if you punch somebody hard enough, you might give them a concussion. So's teacher might have less emphasized the need to care about that part.
I was gonna say this is acceptable.
All right. So this crocolore is going to
Be unconscious.
Go to sleep.
potentially.
Go to sleep.
We are going to yawn.
Can it yawn?
The other one.
Oh, the other Crocolore. Sorry, I forgot that there are
The
two.
other crocodile.
The other Crocolore.
Me too, buddy. I'm always down for a nap.
Mm-hmm. Just not right now.
So yawn can't miss.
Who is this targeted at?
This will be targeting Coach. So on Coach's next turn, at the end of his next turn, he will fall asleep. And we're gonna stay there for the moment.
What?
is
I want to take attacks of opportunity?
Nah, he good, he chill. All right, Charcadet. Which one? This one. The one in front of, the one beside Fallen Mist. Going to.
Fallen Mist took up that position so that I wouldn't be flanked.
Smart. Going to use Fire Spin against Fallen Mist.
Is Fire Spin physical? No, it's special. Damn it.
Special.
Damn it. Counter cares about physical.
Then Maricoat. Obviously. Forehead.
So many status effects.
Welcome to Pokemon.
Right. Fallen
I
Mist has
couldn't tell-
been Vortex slowed and trapped.
I couldn't tell if Sen had frozen or like the brain was lagging
No,
for
no,
a
I was
second.
just reading. I mean, I was checking to see
Oh.
if there's anything that I could do, and there's nothing.
Um,
On a
Yeah,
Vortex,
we're
target is
gonna-
slow, trapped, and loses a take of hit points at the beginning of each turn. At the end of each turn, use a roll 1d20 to end all these effects.
okay. The Charcadet is not going to move. Annabella.
Okay. Annabella takes a side glance at Ramon. It's like, okay, I'm not seeing things.
I know what?
Ramon has no idea what you're.
I forgot to ask. What did it look like when Ramon did a charge beam?
Yeah.
Panic!
Describe. Fair.
Panic.
But was
Panic
it like,
reflex!
just like, was it like force lightning, or was it just?
It looked like a twink doing a panic because friend on fire.
Panicked flailing somehow generates lightning.
Yes, exactly.
Fair. Happens to all of us.
You
Yeah.
know,
I mean, that's what exercise bikes hooked up to generators are for, right?
Mhm.
Panically flail on the exercise bike for a little bit and generate power.
You wanted the crocodile, right?
yeah. But this char cadet that I was near is ready for a Pokeball.
Yeah. She'll reach into her bag and pull out a great ball, and she'll just try to throw it at the Charcadental right there.
What makes it so great?
So yeah, if
It's
you
blue.
if you target the Charcadet and then just click on
Yeah.
the Great Ball in your inventory,
Yep.
should do it. That's a hit. And then just hit apply capture.
There is no apply capture button
Oh,
that I can see.
does Game Master have to do it then?
Box or party?
Party, peace. Yeah. Friend. And it automatically colors the sheet. Based on what ball I use, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's already got the blue background. I shall name him
Alright.
in a minute.
And then we will remove him from the field.
Or
Oh,
her
look,
in
a
a minute.
convenient
Her.
3x3 space.
Okay. Congratulations. Anything else on your turn?
What's the throwing a Pokeball is an action, right?
Yeah, it's a standard.
I don't believe I have anything as a Swift, but I will double check. Or rapid action, since they renamed it.
Rapido.
Yeah. Apparently people are getting mixed up between Swift and Shift actions.
Fair. There's a lot of
Dyslexia
there's a lot
exists.
of weirdly named. There's a lot of
Yeah.
weirdly similar naming things in this game.
Well, yeah, mostly dyslexic people, apparently. I'm in
It's
the
not
PTR
very
Discord. It's actually
I
quite
can
useful.
see it.
I don't believe I can do anything else, so I shall
Okey-dokey.
leave it there.
All right. I'm just gonna roll something real quick. Private GM roll. So it is Slugma's turn, who is going to proceed to run the fuck away.
Very slowly.
Yeah, very, very slowly. It's more like slide the fuck away, but you know.
Who's the fuck away?
Schlorp.
I had the impulse to do sound effects and then decided that would not
That's why I
be enjoyable.
I said schlorp and not did a schlorp.
Okay, we are back at the top of the round with Nobuchika.
Sees this, who sees the Slugma and is very much in a you're going nowhere kind of mindset.
Yes.
You fucked around.
Yes.
Now you're gonna find out.
And oh, whoops! I didn't target. We'll take that again, but get the 10 all the same.
Okay.
Accuracy, close. Down.
Yeah.
Nom.
Alrighty, like damage. He not looking so good. Or they, I don't know what gender they are. But yeah, you fly through the air and just chomp into this thing.
And now that he's gotten his eye in, Nobushika will it's kind of like a passing bite, just takes a chunk of lava question mark face out of the slugma, spits it out, whips whips his head back around, and will just roar at the at this Charcadet right here, and will intimidate.
Okay.
No, not that button. I don't know if I have a roll button for, unless there's something else that I'm missing.
What are you looking for?
How to
You just get to
plug the.
you just get to apply the effect.
Okay.
yeah, it just
How
applies
do I
to-
do that?
Well, we'll do it. Yeah. Where is it? Is it one of these? No, it's not. So we just do it this way. We just take the effect.
Send ability to chat. Here we go.
Yeah, and then we can just drag that onto the one of the GMs can drag that onto the Charcadet, which I've just done, and it has now been applied.
Fascinating. Awesome. Okay, good to know. All right, yeah, you intimidate the hell out of a Charcadet.
And probably somebody else, though non-mechanically.
Yeah. Alrighty. Circe.
Oh, sorry. I was sorting out a token. Circe. Raven, are you going to try and catch that Drifloon, or are we going to kill it?
I knocked it out.
Yeah,
Oh, it's already dead?
it's
Okay.
it's fainted.
Okay. I'm getting confused by it still being visible, but fair. You want that?
Yeah, 'cause
Circe.
they're not
That's
captured.
5.
They're fainted.
Yeah, because I think everything else that's visible is wanted, right?
Yes, except for the Slugma.
Well, the Slugma is too far away.
But the Charcadet hasn't taken any damage yet. It's just been intimidated.
Fair. 1, 2, 3. And Ramon's gonna see the tail come out again. The hand, the stick drops to the ground, and the hand comes out from under the cloth again and just lashes at the Charcadet. Target Charcadet. Move Shadow Claw.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, ow.
Mimikyu hit hard.
That Charcadet took a lot of damage.
Yeah, Mimikyu hit hard.
Alrighty. Fantastic. And Satomi, it is your turn now.
None of us
Okay.
none of us have that move that leaves the Pokemon at 1 hit point when you hit it, do we?
False Swipe?
Yeah.
No.
It's such a good move.
It's very useful. I just don't think I have it on anything.
And you spend
I
action
have the-
points
I have
on a Pokeball.
I think
throw.
Ducat might learn it, but not currently.
Well, confident the others can handle the other two that are essentially backed into a corner. Somi will fly herself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Check range. Oop, no, not a blast radius. Just a rectangle. That one. No, that's not helpful. Get out of here. Where is... Ah, there's the measuring one. Okay, within range. And there's a Gyarados in the way, but I'm sure he'll move. She will attempt an air slash targeting the Slugma. Kind of a similar to the wind shear. She will just bring one arm back and slash it across in a horizontal motion, and another blade of air flies out.
Alrighty. That'll hit.
Damage. 28 flying type damages.
Alrighty. Ramon.
I'm gonna throw a Pokeball.
Party or box?
Party.
Alrighty. Congratulations.
And then I'm just gonna come stand over here with, what kind of an action is it to withdraw a coach? Can I do that?
It'll be a standard action right now. So
To
you- so-
recall, it is a move action,
Oh, is it just a shift action?
I think. I am reading the book. I don't know if it's updated in
I want to
PTR.
pull coach back. He's about to be asleep and vulnerable.
Yeah, it is a shift action to pull it back. Yeah. So you wouldn't be able to move. You would just stay where you're
Okay,
standing, and
that's fine.
then
How do I pull him back? There.
all right.
Fallen Mist.
Fallen Mist. Is going to attempt a quick attack on Charcadet.
That'll hit.
And then at the end of her turn, she will take. I think she takes some. She loses a tick of hit points, which I think she might have. No, it didn't do it automatically. Okay, yeah. So she loses a tick of hit points, which is 5.
Anything else for her?
And then makes a save roll. Sorry, I'm just trying to do the things in order. DC is 20 on the first round to get out of a vortex. Does not get out. Alright, still vortexed. Alright, that's her turn. Oh.
So it's your
rolled
turn.
It rolled the save automatically, okay. Oh, and it also did the damage automatically. So let me give her 5 hit points back. There. Okay. I'm going to throw a Pokeball at him, at that Charcadet.
Roll it.
I'm going to use. You can use action points to modify an accuracy check, right?
I want to
Well-
say yes.
I think it's 1-to-1, but I don't remember.
Try and find that.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to find and unable to find because of layouts. All right, 220.
In a
page
pinch,
220.
any trainer may spend 1 action point as a free action before making an accuracy roll or skill check to add +1 to the result once per roll.
Okay, so
Okay.
Page 221.
right, I've added that in.
That's a hit.
All right.
Party or box?
Box.
Apply capture. Box. Submit. Okay.
Mine is the one that it doesn't want to do it on ever.
The Char Cadet, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Alrighty.
So yeah, he'll just for reasons as yet unknown to him personally, lob a Pokeball out at the Char Cadet while it's holding Fallen Mist in a vortex. Does the vortex go away now that Char Cadet's off the field?
No.
Okay.
Sucks. I mean, it's fair, but it sucks.
That'll be my action. I'll use my shift action actually to recall Fallen Mist. Oh wait, no, I can't because they're trapped because of the vortex. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I will fret trying to figure out how to get Fallen Mist out of the vortex.
Sulk.
Can I? Well, hang on.
Remember, crying's a free action.
The water might help.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Launch
figure out.
yourself through the vortex,
I mean,
like
that's what
saving her from a bus.
That's what he would do if I could figure out if I can do that mechanically.
I can't find anything that says a vortex can be is dispelled. Hang on.
I mean, it is fire. Maybe something with Firestarter could.
What kind of a stat effect is it? Is it persistent or volatile?
Great question. I know the answer to this. I definitely know the answer.
Status afflictions. Curious. It's not an affliction at all by the look of things.
It might be a thing that was.
It's a move keyword.
Yeah.
Oh, vortex attack, stove trap needs.
Regale as we figure out what we can and can't do in the face
Yeah.
of a fire whirlpool.
Mm.
Okay, vortex. When it does okay, so it will automatically wears off on the 5th turn if it's not dispelled by then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can just keep making saves every turn. And it goes down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if I can like yank Fallen Mist out of the
Yeah.
vortex physically or not.
Mm.
The game doesn't have rules for people that are willing to burn themselves for their partner Pokemon.
Mhm.
Yeah, this game has a lot. It does not allow for thinking outside of the box.
Here's a question. Okay, so here's a question then. Could I use a maneuver to basically swap position? Because there is a maneuver for that. It's intercept, either ranged or intercept melee. Could I sort of just like fudging the rules slightly intercept this move to get Fallen Mist out of the vortex and put myself
Push her
into
out and
it.
then get trapped yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That would be a GM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
So I have to make a check to do this. Hang on.
Oh,
I mean,
so
what I can do instead, if you don't want to take all that damage,
I mean,
I
this
have
is,
a
this is
Charcadet.
this is so in the
Okay.
moment. So
Okay.
this is not me, the player, making decision. This is so making
Yeah,
a
yeah.
decision.
I was going to suggest I have a Flash Fire Pokemon right now, so
So from now on, we should probably not eliminate any of the fallen combatants from the turn order or from the field
Why?
because it removes the experience calculation. It
Ah,
removes them
Aw.
completely from it because right now you all are only getting 98 experience because it's just the Salandit, Drifloon,
well,
and Crocolore that are out.
we know who
but
all it are.
I'll
who all
figure it
is.
out.
We
Yeah.
just add them back in. Like,
Yeah.
just pull them out of the box, add them back in.
I remember the original number. It was like 175 experience for the whole fight for each of you.
but that's for future reference.
Yeah.
It is an easy enough solution.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
There should be a way to there should be a way to
Yeah,
turn
so-
off the visibility on certain combatants from the tracker.
The tracker is what calculates the experience. So if
Yes, but you can turn off the visibility of the token. There's a little should be on the GM side. There should be a little eye icon next to the target.
Anyways,
I think
I need to make a check.
normally it's used for like hidden Pokemon, but it should be able to hide them from the visibility of the players.
You mean like that?
Yes, exactly like that.
Okay.
It is either athletics or acrobatics. DC equal to 3 times the number of meters that I have to move, which is 1, so DC is 3.
You got this.
I mean, I'm rolling 3d6. I can't fail. So yeah. We'll just tackle, just like basically like shoulder check Fallen Mist out of the vortex.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, you shoulder check Fallen Mist. We're just
Oh,
gonna
I already moved. Already moved.
Oh, okay. You're good. Never mind.
Okay, and now I'm in a state. Just turn 2 vortex.
And after that, it is Annabella's turn.
Mhm. There are no other visible threats, I believe, because that Slugma is
Nope.
can't really get to the Slugma, and there's a Gyarados in the way.
I failed to
Nope.
save, so I took 8 damage.
It's okay. It happens to the best of
Fine.
us.
She'll take a deep breath and look at So.
Who's just like gritting
yeah.
his teeth while he's literally lit on fire.
Yep. Hold on. And she'll switch out Percy with her new Charcadet. And the Charcadet will try to push So out to take his place.
I love this.
Musical fire spins.
I cannot actually do that. So,
Where do you want the Charcadet to land?
next to So.
Right.
And then,
So it has to do
it's like-
has to do a athletics check or
unless
acrobatics
he's
check.
willing, and that's up to you. I'm assuming you are not willing.
Can you will? I don't think you can willingly accept
Let
an
yourself
intercept.
be pushed.
Let yourself. Well, it's a maneuver, the intercept maneuver. It's where you're actively trying to jump into it because the vortex isn't in the spot; it's on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was misunderstanding what you were trying to do exactly.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
see how the intercept maneuver works. Is it so? What was it? Acrobatics
It's
or
acrobatics or athletics with DC equal to 3 times the number of meters that you have to move to reach the triggering ally. So it's
so literally 3
yeah, 3 in this case.
acrobatics or athletics? Acrobatics cannot fail. 3d6 plus 1.
There you go. And Charcadet shoves me out.
Yep. Chocolate gets into the space and is flash fire, so it cannot take damage from the fire spin.
Love it.
Safely handled.
Is it healed by the fire spin or no?
I think it gains what's that?
+5 bonus to the next damage roll with a fire type move.
Okay.
Nice.
I assume that'll go away by the time Chocodet's used. Steiner is used next. Her name is. Oh, I just realized her. I'll probably change that then. Well, no, it's Steiner. Steiner's a cool name. Steiner got. Yeah. By the next time Steiner is used, it'll probably go away.
Gotcha.
Just don't ask her to do math.
Correct. Or me.
All right.
Oh, all right. And it's the Slugma's turn, who is scared shitless. Has gigantic Gyarados. So we're not gonna run.
There is a maneuver you can use. Disengage is a shift action. It shifts you 1 meter without a program time opportunity.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then you can use a standard action to run.
Yep. The Slugma will abandon this fight, choosing to live another day. Congratulations, you guys have emptied this this chamber of Pokemon. Steven just sort of looks up from taking notes.
Oh, what? Was there a fight?
That was interesting.
So it's just covered in burn marks.
You all have some unique fighting styles.
The pony just looks down at herself, covered in solid air, levitating.
I mean,
Robot just has no idea.
so thinks about it for a second. Thinks about the only other Pokemon Ranger he's ever seen in combat, which is Ryoko. I'm pretty certain most Rangers can do stuff like this.
As far as I'm aware, no. But I've not met a ton of Pokemon Rangers personally, apart from you and the odd one at the station I've talked to.
Just blank look from So.
I wouldn't call what I did what I'm normally capable of fighting, but technically, I suppose.
Oh yeah, are you okay? Just moving over to
Uh,
you, completely ignoring his own
yeah.
burns.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
You don't look great either, so
Oh, I'm fine. I'm not rolling this because he's intentionally doing it. I'm rolling this because it's funny. No one believes that he's fine.
except for So.
Guile is one of his pathetic skills.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can hear Steven like rummaging through his bag as he just starts setting out bottles of things. I have 4 full restores and 2 hyper potions. Who wants them?
Ramon just puts a hand on So's back and pushes forwards.
The important question being, does So actually move?
Oh no, Ramon is not strong enough to push So.
I was wanting
Or just the hint.
in my
So has to cooperate
in my head. What happens is Ramon goes to push, and then Ramon
and then
slides
slides
backwards.
backwards. That's hilarious, and I am down with that.
Taking the hint, though, Ramon will So will head over towards Stephen and accept an item.
Oh, if no one else if it's not too much to ask, I'll take 2 for my Pokemon.
Satomi will just land nearby and recall Nobuchika.
So we'll take.
I
Go ahead.
I believe I am fine with that.
So what is Anna picking up?
2 of, we'll say a hyper and a full restore. It doesn't super matter.
Okay. So we'll take 2 full restores and use 1 on Fallen Mist and 1 on Hime.
Yeah, Anna was gonna heal up Steiner and Crowley. I'll just put them both at full health, basically.
Does full restore also heal injuries?
I think it's status conditions, but I don't think it's injuries. Well, that's a question. How do injuries heal in this system?
I mean, over time, typically. Or
Yeah.
a visit to a Poké Center.
It heals a Pokemon for 80 hit points and cures any status afflictions.
Okay.
Says nothing about injuries.
Well, so it'll fully heal Hime, ignoring the health reduction from injuries. And then we'll wait to see if anyone else needs healing for anything before he takes anything for himself.
Ramon is going to lightheartedly insult you about that the way he do. Probably calls you an idiot or something.
I just want to make sure that everyone's taken care of.
So take the item.
We'll use the last full restore on himself.
It's good to see that you all care about each other. But
Go
I
ahead.
mean, I don't think I really have anything else I need to discuss with you guys about. He just points to the generator.
Yeah.
So
Let's get here before another group of Pokemon show up.
Yeah, let's head back.
I will or you guys can tell Ryoko to get an actual like permanent bodyguard on this place,
That's the plan.
or at least for the time being, because otherwise lather, rinse, repeat.
Yeah, no.
Well, wonderful to meet all of you. I'm unfortunately sure we will meet again.
Pleasure.
A pleasure, of course.
Same. Though if we do meet again, hopefully it's under better circumstances.
Let's hope.
Yeah, Satomi will sketch Stephen a full sing and bow, and once she straightens up, it was an honor to meet you, Stephen Summer.
Please. The honor is all mine. You guys are wonderful, and you're going out on a limb. You're doing a fantastic thing for your region. Well, the region. Potentially the world.
So just does the shonen protagonist like scratch like finger scratch nose thing, and then proceeds to head towards the exit.
Ramon turns around and follows So.
Annabella will tag along next to Ramon.
Don't need to tell Satomi twice.
Hey. You guys make your way out of the cave, or the volcano, as it were. And once again, you guys see daylight. The sun is starting to go down. Like you have probably an hour until nightfall.
Well, I guess we're staying the night in Lava Ridge.
Can we get to Lava Ridge in that time or close to it?
It's just at the base of the mountain, isn't it?
Yeah.
Effectively.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how long it takes to go down the mountain.
The ski lift takes us all the way down, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The cable car, it's like a 10-minute ride, and then from there it's like a half-hour walk to.
I mean,
You guys have bikes, so it's like a 5-minute drive to Lava Ridge.
Ramon would know that because he was on the thing going up. But
Yeah.
Well, I think we came up the other way, but fair.
No, we came up the cable car because that's
Yeah,
when
but
he
we
made
came
was
up
like,
Morville side, not Lava
do
Ridge
we have
side.
bikes now? We don't have bikes.
Yeah, we've got motorcycles
When did
Yeah,
we
we
get
got-
motorcycles?
from
But
Mauville.
that's
Oh yeah.
back
Can
when
you
we were Morville,
remember?
the shopping episode.
I remember we got the bike shop person in trouble, but then we got
Yes.
motorcycles instead.
It was right after you decided to get So a bike kick.
It was important.
Yeah,
It was
absolutely.
important.
And I immediately
And
spent
Annabella
all-
had her gay panic.
and then he immediately spent all of his money.
What do you mean I get checks? The fuck is a check? Okay.
So
Your group piles into the cable car, and you guys take the 10 minutes to get down. Ryoko basically just says, if there's any updates at all, just give me a call or a text, either one.
just make sure we get a defensive force up here so that Stone isn't just stuck in a cave for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I will.
I mean, might be a good place for us to field outpost.
That's true. Yeah, I'll make some calls.
Changing the
Alrighty.
topography of Hoenn one game at a time.
All right. She will, or they will, extend their hand to you. So
Grab it. Full like forearm shake.
if you need anything,
Yeah, I'll let you know. If you see my sister, let me know, okay?
of course, of course.
I forgot to do an insight roll about the tape.
You can still do that.
I will do it posthumously, which is definitely the correct word.
Retroactively.
That's the one.
We'll do it after the subject is dead.
I'm gonna wait for your sister to die, and then I'll figure out why she was doing it. I did bad.
Well, Ryoko did say it could be any reason that she is in that uniform. So you don't know enough of the extra details to form an opinion.
But I certainly can't form an opinion that she's evil. And don't want to anyway.
Yeah. So we'll turn and start walking towards wherever we park the bikes or Lava Ridge Town or wherever we're going next. Once his back is to everyone, some of you might see Murasame like adjusts the scarf a little bit. So that it's no longer it definitely looks distinctly more like a hug than like I'm just holding on to you.
It's sad.
And oh, that's adorable.
Ramon will follow, but give him space.
Let's take care of him now, Mosame.
What was that, Gary?
Just Annabella smiles and just remember to take care of him now, Murasame.
The ride to Lava Ridge is uneventful. You start to see the stirrings of nocturnal Pokemon start to come out of their daytime slumber. You're seeing Pokemon as you drive. Of course, you are loud. Your motorized vehicles, but you'll start seeing Pokemon just sort of disappear into the tall grass to go into start finding dens and whatnot. Coming into Lava Ridge, there's not that many people out. It is, again, close to nightfall. But the place you know that you can get rest is the Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heading that way.
I'm also gonna poke the center my Pokemon.
Yes, everybody can. Pokemon Center all of their Pokemon.
Yes.
Rest
Heal everything up.
healing.
Is Anna also able to get a checkup for herself while there, or is this just Pokemon? Because she did not take a healing item.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Yeah. There is a Blissey on staff who treats your wounds.
Cool. I didn't take any injuries. It's just, infection.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Pokemon centers heal trainers and Pokemon. with
Not necessarily by
Not-
anime logic.
Not
Fair.
not
page
in the
252.
same way. Not in the same way, but
Oh, in game mechanics they
in
do.
game
Okay.
mechanics they do, and also
Yeah.
actually narrative also because Nurse Joy provides nursing services to people as well as Pokemon in the anime.
There is that specifically one episode where they don't. So that's the one I was remembering.
Pokemon canon is inconsistent.
That too.
This is fair. That's the episode I jumped to. That's where I was like, and that's how Pokemon hospital systems work.
So yeah, if for injuries take slightly longer to heal. For every healing takes an hour, and then another additional 30 minutes per injury, unless you've got 5 or more injuries, in which case it's an hour per injury.
But
But-
we've got all night.
Yeah, if we're resting for the night at the Pokemon Center, that's enough time. I don't think anybody has enough injuries that it would take all night to heal.
Both of my hurt Pokemon have 2.
There are a few Pokemon centers that you know of throughout the Hoenn region that have mainly they're the ones at the big name towns. But they have a second story with rooms, which are free and you are welcome to. They are not the best rooms, and they are 2 bunk beds in each room. But there's a set of 6 bedrooms upstairs. So the group can very easily acquire lodging for the night as well.
More of a hostel site type situation
Yeah.
than a
Mhm.
hotel.
Yeah. There is also in here a small place there's a like very, very basic like continental breakfast style setup, but with a few foods set out for dinner. But the main thing here is the selection of Pokemon food that can be given to your Pokemon for them to enjoy as well.
Mercedes just has at it.
That's fair. She's earned it. She did a lot.
But the other ones are also released to have some food. I don't know that she did do a lot. She's just a lot.
Mercedes always does a lot. It's just whether or not that a lot is useful or not is the
She
question.
didn't do a lot. She just is a lot.
One thing you are told is that any large Pokemon should not be released in the Pokemon Center.
Yeah,
it's-
Satomi's approach to the food on offer is to grab just enough for everyone. Lets 3 of them out, then looks at Nobuchika's Pokeball and is just like, perhaps another time.
outside.
Put some in a to-go bag for it.
There, the interesting thought of there are hot springs in this town.
There are hot springs.
Probably
in
a
this
bad
town.
idea, but
Okay, so as the group gets settled for a night of a little bit of relaxation before moving out back to Mauville and then to Sky Pillar in the next day, that's where we're going to take our break.
All right. Those that are watching live, please remember when we take our break, you take yours. So stand up, stretch your legs, move around, do what you need to do, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. And we're back. A dinosaur story.
Oh,
A Tyrantrum story. Okay.
Aerodactyl story.
Aerodactyl isn't a dinosaur.
Are there any
Sure.
conversations that need to happen in the night before before bed, or anything that needs to happen?
Well, Ramon is going to ask to sleep in a top bunk because of the morning wake up calls.
Yes.
I will pick Ramon up and put him into a top bunk.
You get a bit of a sour look at you.
You asked.
But Ramon is going to spend some time with his Pokeball kit out, slowly working on a basic ball, which he normally doesn't do. And he's being a lot more careful with this one than he usually is. And he's got his phone out in front of him, staring at it. Every now and again, he'll go to type something on it, then erase all of it and go back to the Pokeball. He does this like a good half dozen times before he says fuck it, types something in, sends it. His face turns very red and he takes a picture of the Pokeball and sends that. The text he got from Steven was hey with 2 Y's.
Yep.
And the text he sends Steven is want to see my balls.
Followed by an image of the Pokeball immediately, right?
Yeah, but the Pokeball is one that he's making special. It's decorated. It's got images of Paldean Pokemon all around the top. It's inspired by the mosaic work that's in Paldea. They're all Pokemon from his home country. And so he sends his prettiest Pokeball.
There is a good 10 minutes.
If he doesn't get a reply immediately, the phone gets turned off and stuffed under the pillow.
Is there enough noise for that to alert Annabella, perhaps? Because I was also going to start a scene with Ramon. So
You could definitely have been on the way over, or in the room. Are we? It's 2 to a room.
4 to a room.
4 to a room. Then we're all in the same room. Yeah, no. You can.
So is currently not in the room, although several of his Pokemon are.
Yeah. Annabella will like take a 2 steps up the ladder and like poke her head up to like, I hope I'm not bothering you.
No.
Wonderful. I was wanting to talk to you, if you don't mind me joining you.
Ramon scoots over and pats the bed.
She'll come over and she's fiddling with some shards and her jeweler's tools. She's going to be turning one of them into a gem during this. A fire gem during all of this. So
We both got crafting to fiddle with.
yeah. I thought it'd be a little visual. It's just them talking and
Yeah. And doing their hobbies.
yeah. I appreciate you trying to help and save me from the crocodile.
It didn't look like you were having a lot of fun. I know I would not have been.
I mean, everything wasn't pleasant, obviously. It hurt. Just the screen wasn't quite all me there. I think my abilities triggered something.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. Weird, spooky powers.
We've got a weird group.
We do. And it looked like you might be one of us.
He looks at you skeptically.
She looks down and she chooses not to make eye contact, not freak him out more. She focuses on the shard, just polishing it. I saw you shoot lightning.
Look, sometimes electronics malfunction.
You weren't holding any.
If you have a problem with me helping you, you can just say so.
I don't have a problem. I'm just curious that you can do it is all. It's rare that anyone can do it at all, let alone 4 of us in the same room.
I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm not sure I like it.
If you want me to stop talking about it, I will. I was curious to see what was going on. That's all.
He just focuses on the Pokeball in front of him. And then presses on something too hard and something snaps. And he just curses and then puts it down.
You okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Just kind of looks away. I'll leave you to it. I don't want to bother you any more than I already have.
I didn't mean to snap at you.
It's fine. I probably shouldn't try to pry too much into your personal business.
Still friends?
Yeah, of course. If you do want to talk about it, let me know. But I'm not gonna bother you about it.
All right.
She'll climb around, and step back down.
At this point, that I'll point out that the flute music you're hearing is diegetic, because So is on the roof of the Pokemon Center playing a reed flute.
So is very extra.
And before Annabella goes to bed, she'll pull out her phone and the little piece of paper that she got from the bookstore lady. Forgotten her name, but it's been ages. But she will finally text.
It's
Just
been
goes,
like 2 days.
Well, it's been ages
not
in
for me,
real
it's not.
time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Hey, it's Annabella. Be back in Morville tomorrow if you'd like to go get lunch.
There's about 5 minutes of radio silence, and you get back. I think that'd be lovely. You're the girl who found the Megastone book, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Not that I give
No,
my number.
I'm
The
a
secondary
rando.
message is not that I give my number out to many people, but I like to check.
Now I'm imagining a meet cute where somebody accidentally texted entirely the wrong number and set up a date.
oh,
is a joke here I could make, but I'm not entirely certain if I want to.
Yeah, just she goes to type something, and if anyone can see, it's something about like, do I have some things to show you? And she deletes it. It's like, I don't know if I'm allowed to. It's like, great, I'll see you tomorrow. And smiley face.
Is there,
Great. Can't wait.
is there a mechanical limit to the number of Pokemon in your party, or is that just a narrative that we've all imposed on ourselves?
Probably mechanically it's 6, but
I'm just trying to find. Actually trying to find the rules for that. Like
it-
finding rules for anything,
mechanic-
it's difficult in the game. In the-
Mechanically, in the book, it says you should limit parties to 6, because more than that becomes cumbersome and difficult to tell a story with, and it's not a hard and fast rule, but the book says do that. It's good for you.
Page 196.
Do that. It's good for you.
Yeah, that's what the book says.
It's like broccoli.
Okay, it's a
yeah,
did
she'll
have-
just
it's
like
it's a setting
lie
thing,
back on
got
her.
it, I see.
Yeah, and she'll lie back on the bed, just deep breath in, deep breath out, just trying to like
Staring
That took
into
a
the
lot
middle
for her.
distance.
yeah, very much
So much
took
gay
a lot
panic
for
in this
her.
room. Pat's door. You can fit so much gay panic in this room.
Oh no, that wasn't even that was a combination of gay panic and just general anxiety.
Mood.
Generalized anxiety.
And then Satomi just kind of levitates out from the bunk above Annabella and looks down. Is everything all right, Annabella?
Yeah,
Should genie float away?
he poses.
She's kind of just like. It looks like she's lying on her back on the ceiling.
Ooh. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, she'll like poke her head out, like still led down, looks upwards, and carries on the conversation that way.
Mercedes is lying on the floor, holding the hammer up and like sighting along it at you.
Well, the closest Mercedes could probably line up with is Satomi's hair, which she has let down for the night.
I mean, she's not attacking. She's just
Lining up vision.
Taking aim.
Like, yeah.
she's just practicing. She's got to be ready for when we meet a Corviknight.
Yeah, she like pokes her head out like sideways from the bed, looks upwards. Like is startled a little bit by seeing floating Satomi. Okay. Yeah, I'll be fine. Just anxiety means it takes a lot to do certain things, and that took a lot. I'll be fine. Everything okay with you?
Yes, I am doing surprisingly well, considering that I just recently took a Magikarp up a mountain.
Well, congratulations to Nobuchika.
Yes, he is getting used to his new form, and if the fates are kind, it will be a quick learning experience, and he may very well be able to carry us all around.
Could be useful. But yeah, no, the woman at the bookstore gave me her number, and I've been
Ah, I see.
yeah,
Well,
just
if
finally
you...
pushed myself to actually expert.
Well, sometimes taking the first step is the hardest.
Yeah,
If things go as I hope you both intend it will be easier from there.
Yes, hoping.
If you need any help or someone to sing your praises or a rampaging Gyarados outside to distract you all, let me know.
I'll keep the panic button in mind.
That's true friendship right there.
Sitting your Gyarados
Yeah.
loose in the streets.
That's the angel shot in
To
this.
give an escape from a bad date.
That's the it's the angel. This is the angel shot.
It's fantastic. I love it so much.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine. Just nervous, so
Entirely understandable.
and with everything else going on, of course.
Yes, well, there is that, and I must confess I am contributing. I imagine I am contributing to the anxiety levels, given. And she just gestures to herself, lying on the ceiling.
Surprising, but I wouldn't call it anxiety. Just honestly, I am curious. Obviously, I'm used to being around people with strange abilities. Just
We're a different kind of strange.
exactly.
Yes, I can understand that. It's not often. It's not often I encounter folks who can do the things that our comrades can do. But in a life like mine, you tend to get used to it pretty quickly.
More just curiosity about the specifics and how it manifests. So
Sorry, didn't quite catch that.
more just curiosity on how it all works and all. Um, my researcher brain tends to not stop once it picks up a strange happening.
Well, it is one of the things that my mother is working on. So who
Mother?
knows? Maybe she will share her findings with the rest of the family.
Your mother?
Ah, right. Yes. One moment. I need to go grab the details. Oh, darn. It's archived now. Damn you, Slack. Maybe I wrote it down somewhere. Did I write it down somewhere? Stars, I hope I did.
Continuing to hold hostage old messages until I pay them hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
Ugh. Crumble, crumble, crumble.
Capitalism.
Oh, maybe it's in. Maybe I wrote it down in the Roll20. One moment, caller. Just got to double check.
Yeah, so Julia, I've put Murasame in the box, but he's not in the box. He's just on my back because I use him as a weapon. So
Okie dokie dokie.
Who's not being used as a Pokemon right now.
which is why on the overlay he's hovering next to So's token rather than in the Pokemon team box.
Darn. I don't think I did. Oh, that's frustrating. Ah, there it is. Okay.
Huzzah!
Found it. My apologies. I did write it down. Satomi just shakes her head a little bit. Ah, yes. Lena Ilex, one of the assistant professors that's working for the professors out of Regala. They study a wide variety of fields, but my mother Lena, she works with Acer Ilex to study the history of Sengen and its people.
Academic type as Annabelle is, can she see if she can remember anything about the professor's islets? Even just by like reputation.
You can give me a either a general education check or okay, either general or Pokemon education roles.
Cool. Let's go with Pokemon education. 9.
9. Sorry,
Should I handle this?
yes, please.
Okay,
Mainly because
so-
You good?
someone talked in my head and everything went away for a second.
Yep,
Okay.
entirely
Give you a
fair.
chance to give you a chance to recenter.
Yeah.
Okay, with a 9, you would know that the professors Ilex, two of them, brother and sister, Acer and Holly, they operate out of what is essentially the capital of Sengen, a city slash kingdom called Regala. They, despite working out of the same lab, they study two separate fields. Holly is a technologist who researches things like new innovations in Pokeball design, environmental impacts of technology on the region, and similar things. And Acer is a historian who studies the history of Sengen and Ransei. Beyond that, the specifics get into much more technical aspects
Not
of.
not overlapping with her field often.
No.
So only only a little bit.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, Alex. Have heard of them. This doesn't really come up in my name. Doesn't really come up much in my field of research.
Oh, what do you study?
The ghost Pokemon for the most part. Generally, how they're formed, the various myths surrounding creation and habitats. I tend to just specialize on knowing as much as I can about them. They tend to be a little misaligned at the best of times.
Much like our Absol companion, no?
No, absolutely. Dark types are more my father's specialty.
Absolutely.
Not an intentional pun.
Oh no.
Dark types are more my father's specialty, though I've heard enough that yes, Absol are generally more misaligned as the harbinger than they are just able to see calamity.
Makes me wonder, now that I think of it, what does our friend think of recent developments? Perhaps I shall ask him in the morning.
I am curious. Probably yes. I'll probably join you.
But if you are certain that everything will be fine, I should let you get some rest and recover.
Mm.
You went through quite a lot in that battle.
The scream was worse than it. The scream was worse than it sounded. I promise.
If ever that changes, you let one of us know, alright?
Of course.
Alright. Hope you sleep well after that. And then she just, without changing
Sideways.
without changing her stance, she just slides back onto the top bunk.
Annabella just chuckles before slightly, like pushing herself back in.
Ramon just shakes his head in like, how even? And then he'll take out his hearing aids and get ready for bed.
I gave the name of the Absol, correct? It was Artorias?
Yes.
Victorious, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Just like to, just I like to imagine in that conversation just smash cut to Artorias, just perched in one corner, just like I've been here the whole time.
Currently, Artorias is doing that dog sleep where they're on their back,
Oh,
with
no.
the legs up,
Yep.
just in the corner out of the way.
Yep. Eventually,
Mercedes has poked him twice to make sure that he's alive.
I feel like he is fundamentally unbothered by her antics.
No fucks given.
Eventually, the flute playing will stop, and so we'll come back in and just go straight to bed.
Before you wrap up your flute playing, please roll me a survival check real quick.
Sure.
That's a statement.
Would this be survival or intuition for my Aura of Life ability feature?
You can use intuition. Yeah.
I just got the same reaction to that the way I would make me a con save in D&D.
My intuition is only 1d6 higher, but I'll go with it.
Okay. As you sort of like come out of whatever like creative fugue you're in as you're playing this, and you sort of center back into the world, as it were, you have a small cadre of bird-like Pokemon that have perched on the top of the Pokemon Center and are listening, amongst which are there's a Murkrow, there is a Rookidee, a Fletchling, and a Picky Peck, and Hoot Hoot.
Oh, right. Wait, I'm trying to place Picky Peck.
The one that turns into
It's
Yeah.
the one.
Toucan?
It's the one that turns into Toucan.
Oh, okay.
Alolan.
And yeah, the anyone that's familiar with Sinnoh music, which might not be any of the party members, but would recognize that as much more like sort of like a sorrowful song, musical song. Yeah, finishes playing and looks around at the birds that have gathered. Hi, everybody. Just like just via Aura, just
There is a series of surprised faces, and a returning series of hellos. It's a little much, all like 6 of them at once,
Yep.
but they are very interested in the fact that you're now talking to them.
sorry, was I bothering you?
No, music good.
Now he's in the awkward position of, do I keep playing or?
The Rookidee kind of like cocks I mean, not so much its head as like its entire body,
Yeah, just
but are you sad?
yeah, a little. That's what the music's for.
What ails you?
Oh, a family member that's might be in trouble, and I don't know what to do about it.
Close?
My younger sister.
Oh. We can look.
He will. Have I had? I'm forgetting. Did I have a Rotom phone before the beginning of the campaign? I think I did. I don't remember though.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he'll pull out the Rotom phone and just like pull up an older picture of her, of him and her together, like taken on like the taken on like the slopes of Mount Sinnoh, and just like hold it out to them. Have you seen her?
No.
Mm.
But we can keep an eye out.
I'd appreciate that.
What do we call you?
Oh, you can call me So.
So what?
Just that. Murasame will wave part of the scarf at them. And this is Murasame.
You have many Pokemon friends.
Yeah. It'll hold up. It'll hold up the oh god, what's it called? I've forgotten the name of this item.
Styler.
Yeah, he'll hold up the arm that has the capture styler on it. I'm a ranger. We help Pokemon. That's our job. So I made lots of friends.
The Murkrow has a look of recognition on its face. You and your mentor helped my family.
Do I know what this one's talking about?
Um,
Do I remember helping Murkrows?
not yes, there was a forest fire not too far from Lava Ridge about 6 months ago. That you guys basically just sort of helped get wild Pokemon out of the area. So that the fire could be contained.
Yeah.
And there were a number of families that you had to relocate. This Murkrow very well could be among the dozens of Pokemon you helped move.
Yeah. Look at the Murkrow. From the forest fire.
Yeah.
Yes, me and my mentor Ryoko.
You two were very helpful.
That's the goal. I want to. My job is to help Pokemon as much as it is to help people, and that's why I'm sad because I can't help my sister right now.
Then we'll help Satso.
Thank you. I'll reach into his pack and pull out like some ration and just sort of like spread it around on the roof for them.
Oh, they are more than happy to just devour that before they say their goodbyes and flutter off into the night.
Spend a little bit longer on the roof, just centering himself before going back down and just going immediately into bed.
Okay. The rest of the night passes fairly uneventful, barring any of the usual nighttime bullshit any of your characters have go on. Who would be that's a stupid question. It's So would be the first one up.
Mm-hmm.
First up, doing training.
Are you doing training in the room, or are you leaving to do training outside?
It definitely starts in the room. Obviously, there's just a conga line of all of So's and all of his Pokemon doing the squat steps.
And it's that step, and it's the stepping in unison that wakes Satomi, and she like instinctively slides out from under the from the top bunk just to watch them all just squat step out the door in rhythm.
The oddest one is definitely the Gibble that has joined the group and is also squat stepping in unison.
There's not much squat to step.
Tim's a little confused, but he got the spirit.
I'm pretty sure he's just nodding with you guys.
Well, no,
because
because
there's not enough leg to squat with.
what he's doing is instead of squatting, is jumping from
pre-squatted.
he's jumping from one leg to the other. So, yeah, making that exact sound.
Your Gibble's having fun.
I just like to think that you can tell the personality of the Pokemon by how they're doing the squat steps, because like my Riolu is definitely like doing like perfect steps, and then the Gibble's just hopping from one foot to the other.
So Tommy and So are both up. So you can get your hour of training in.
Yes.
Um,
I'm just gonna apply effects and then mark it on my notes. Also,
I imagine once people are gone.
did we get experience from that battle? By the way, I didn't hear a number. If we did,
175.
yes. 175 for the experience share plus.
Thank you.
Once people are up and getting ready, like, and again, if it's happening in the room, yeah, Annabella won't be too far behind
Yeah.
Satomi.
Once people start getting up, they'll start squat stepping out the door.
But yeah, like once there's enough noise, like, okay, it's morning. Annabella will like drag herself out of bed.
I should probably wake up.
Satomi will be markedly quieter than So as she doesn't touch the ground on her way out to find some breakfast and then get into training. And then she notices Mercedes on the ladder to the top bunk. She pauses, debating whether to pull her off the ladder and let Ramon sleep, and in doing so, make herself a potential target.
Is it worth the risk?
That is the question. You know what? I'm gonna roll intuition just to see.
How Lucha is standing at the bottom of the ladder. So even if you stop Mercedes, it's not going to help.
He looks between the two for a moment and then realizes that, yeah, she
Dawn is
knows
doomed.
she knows what that whole Lucha can do. So she takes her mattress from the bunk and just lays it out on the floor,
Oh, that's so kind.
just in case.
um, I have to, with that, I have to, you know how the anime thing where somebody gets hit and then flies all the way into the wall?
Yes.
Hmm.
Just that with the floor?
blasting off again. Straight past the mattress.
Oh no. Well,
It's so much funnier.
Just mattress, Ramon.
yep. Satomi floats out the door so as not to wake Ramon before any accidents happen. And then she just hears a crash. Then she just hears the crash of body hitting floor. Looks back over her shoulder. It's just like, well, I tried. And goes off to get breakfast.
I did the best I could.
Nobody can predict the machinations of Mercedes.
So leaves Annabella up last.
Annabella was probably up before Ramon.
The
She's probably in the
Mercedes
bathroom
incident.
while that happens.
Annabella just comes out to
Comes
fight.
out, sees
Bathroom,
that,
watching, and then you step out and Ramon.
yeah. Like has to like shut the door quickly to not have Ramon hit the door.
Yes.
It's like creaks the door open slowly. Everything okay?
Just taps his ears and then climbs back onto the bunk to get his hearing aids.
Despite Mercedes jumping on the bed like a gremlin.
Well, he's not going back to sleep. So
Oh, yeah.
Like a gremlin implies that Mercedes is not herself already a gremlin, which is a falsity.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like the gremlin she is would be grammatically correct.
So after all that, breakfast is fairly simple. There's a few different cereals, some like frozen microwave pancakes. There's a few different. Everybody's been to a hotel, I assume. It's nothing really impressive. The impressive part, like I said earlier, is the variety of food that they have here for Pokemon.
Which makes sense.
Okay, good. That wasn't a conscious role on So's part. That was just whether or not So was accidentally himbo flirting with the Nurse Joys, and he is not. So
Successfully didn't flirt.
yes.
I don't know how many achievements you get for not doing a thing.
-1.
Minus.
Oh.
Task failed successfully.
Yes. I remember there was a conversation that people wanted to have.
With Arturius.
Yes.
Yes.
Who has currently already finished breakfast and is just sort of sitting by the table that you guys are sitting at.
So, supplementing is the word I was trying to say. Supplementing the provided breakfast with a bit of her own supplies, Satomi will look over to Artorius with a curious look on her face and ask, "So, do you have any particular thoughts or opinions on our goals and objectives so far?"
Your goals seem noble and virtuous. I have no qualms about what you want to do, as it seems that you have nothing but the region's well-being at mind.
That would be
And
a
there's no ulterior motive that I can feel behind any of your intentions.
Well, that is more than a bit of a relief. I would be a poor ambassador for my people if I did not care for the well-being of other nations.
This is very true.
I mean, I don't want to play the "I live here, why would I mess with it" card, but of course, I do want to keep the region safe.
So we'll respond to that. Courtney lives here.
Yes, but Courtney's already tried to fill the world with lava once.
I'm just saying, like, it's the I live here. Why would I want to mess with it? There are lots of examples of people that do that, anyways.
He does make a good point. It's kind of a stupid thing to do.
Yeah. Yes, but villains never say it's only ever heroes in those kind of movies. Anyway,
I at least understand your point.
To be clear, Ramon was saying Courtney is stupid.
yeah.
Why do you want to save the universe? Because I'm one of the idiots who lives in it.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Rocket Raccoon line from the second one.
Yes, the second one. But no, I've no issues whatsoever with your group. I fear that Courtney is dealing with powers she doesn't understand. And has, from what I can tell, she was either insane or has gone insane from these powers.
Oh, lovely.
You met
Well.
her. She doesn't exactly seem the most level-headed of individuals.
Indeed.
Just didn't know if
Even,
that was her before or just now.
I unfortunately don't know the answer to that.
Well, whether these new powers she has acquired amplified her own desires or awakened something new entirely, the fact remains that she will continue to do what she is doing. As ever, any insights you can provide is greatly appreciated, Artorias.
If these locations can make megastones, is there anything about them that can change megastones?
Change megastones?
Well, we didn't try, but that might be worth checking.
In what way?
Oh, but we didn't.
Manipulate the properties.
We didn't
To
throw a
what
megastone in, so
Yes,
Annabella-
we never did put a megastone in the generator in Mount Chimney.
Annabella
there
listening
is-
to that. Go on. Sorry.
If there is one at the Sky Pillar, we could try it there.
we would
Possibly.
we would want a regular megastone to test with. We don't have one.
Ramon is going to turn his phone on because he has Steven's number and Steven is at the place.
You have 3 unread text messages.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Ramon reads them.
So the first one is, damn, that's a hell of a pickup line. Ace. Just ace. And the second one is, flirting aside, the craftsmanship is absolutely wonderful. And then the third is sent like 2 hours later. That just reads, I don't think I would mind having one of those prominently displayed on a shelf in my office.
He wants to put your balls on a shelf.
Wants to display my balls.
He does.
God. There are a lot of emotions that are all on the face.
Everyone can give me an intuition check if they'd like.
With like a very low DC.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah. While this is happening, Annabella hearing the comments about like modifying megastones, like she's still paying attention to Artorias, but she reaches back to try and reach her phone, like not
Mhm.
looking, and she is not hitting it before it just slides into her palm across the table. They'll need to work out what's going on there.
Yeah, you all just sort of see that happen.
Ramon will pick up on this one after the conversation they had last night.
And
Oh.
she's jotting that down in a memo pad for notes for later.
Also, Jack, I found an image for your new Crocolore. I
Yeah?
put that token in Slack. I think it's appropriate.
Also, I love that Jack. Ramon has that, and everyone else has a minimum 46 in intuition. It's just like we're reading like a book.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
Ramon seems flustered and embarrassed and excited and terrified and like 4 or 5 other emotions that all of you can read, just sort of like in a cavalcade going one after another across their face.
And has totally forgotten why he turned on his phone and puts it back down again.
On a scale of top half of a Pokeball to uh
The red of So's
Extreme-
coat.
Bottom half of a Pokeball.
on a scale of top half of a Pokeball to an extremely ripe tomato, how red is his face?
Stoplight.
Yeah.
So this time
Yeah.
not being oblivious to it. So
Yeah,
just
Satomi
go ahead.
Satomi noticed the color change and the look on his face, and it's like,
So yeah,
Was that out loud?
yes.
not being oblivious to this particular aspect of Ramon anymore. So we'll go. So what'd Steven say?
That gets an eyebrow raise.
And to help Sander, I think you were going to ask him something about Megastones.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I don't have an answer to that one yet. And he picks it back up, and it takes him like a full minute before he manages to type. The Absol wanted to know if Megastones can be changed with the fancy light.
The Absol that was not introduced to Steven. So
What was there? He follows us around.
Okay, you will send that text message off. There's no immediate response.
He definitely stares at his phone for like 3 minutes, though.
All right. So once everyone's ready, once everyone's done eating, anything we want to do before we head back to Mallville, or should we just get on the road?
I'm as about ready as I can be. So
My team and I can train on the way.
So just to make sure, what's the plan here? Check in with Birch and Ophelia, then straight off.
Yeah.
I would like to. I do have lunch plans.
Sure.
Back in Morville. So once that's done, we should be able to head off for Sky Pillar.
Yeah. We'll head to, I guess, Slateport, and then take a boat from there.
Very well.
Should work, yes.
Right. I'll see if
So, having brought that up, give me an intuition check real quick.
I have a feeling I know what you're about to say, and I have a counter to it. But let's find out. 12.
As soon as you mention boat or ship or any form of water travel, Artorius's face just scrunches like he just smelled shit.
Oh, I see.
Oh!
Like immediately is just like,
Via aura to Artorius. Do you get seasick?
Yes. Easily.
Oh dear.
Um,
Just looking at his face.
I'm thinking about it. Do I? Do I know if motion sickness medicine works on Pokemon?
Roll me a medicine education check. I think you actually have. Don't you actually have ranks in this?
I don't. No,
Oh, okay.
I don't have ranks in any education. Not all of them are pathetic, but I don't have any ranks in it.
Himbo.
Survival is what I would normally pick for this because Ranger.
Yeah,
But,
but this is very,
but yeah,
very
this is
specific
a much more
medicine.
specific thing.
Constructed medicine.
8.
I mean, it goes without saying it's a biological creature. This, at least this one can, actively eat things. So maybe their medicine the medicine could work.
Luckily, we're in a Pokemon Center, so we probably have an expert we can ask.
So, like, thinking about that, just without saying anything additional, stands up and heads over towards the nearest, like, counter with an destroy behind it.
She's currently sitting, thumbing through a magazine. Blissey is organizing a set of vials of some sort.
Hi.
She just looks up. Oh, hi, how can I help you?
Hey, yeah, quick question. Would you happen to either have any or know if something off the shelf might work? Medicine that would help the Absol that's traveling with us with seasickness?
That's a hold on. And she actually looks like excited. So she'll get up and like head into a room behind the counter. And there's probably about 5 minutes that goes by. There's the sound of something very loud crashing in there.
I'm making small talk with the Blissey while we wait.
And the Blissey is very much just like done with this. You hear as you both clock the loud thud as something falls over in the room and the clatter of things. You react, and Blissey's just like, same shit every day.
Just looks back at So and there's a clearly visible eye roll.
This Blissey has the dead look of a retail worker on its face.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just imagining
no.
the Blissey taking a drag from a cigarette.
I'm trying to think about what hell has been going on here. That a Blissey who is innately, like, has this innate desire to help and heal feels no empathy whatsoever for this Nurse Joy right now.
The same shit, different day. But she does come back with a brown bottle with a white cap, and she looks at it and then uncaps it, grabs a smaller pill bottle, and fills that with about 10 pills. Here you go. 1 in the morning should be plenty.
Both hands around the hand that's offering the pill bottle. Thank you very much. Are you okay? It sounded like something fell over.
Oh, yeah, I knocked over one of our organizers. It's fine. I'll clean it up.
All right.
This is not the first time I've knocked this over.
That's why Blissey's done with this shit. She's a klutz.
Keeping a straight face. Thank you very much. Taking the bottle.
Of course.
And heading back over towards the group. Because the Absol has been sticking close to Annabella, so we'll test Annabella's reflexes unintentionally by tossing a pill bottle towards her.
I'm gonna make an athletics check. Take a guess what Annabella's athletics is.
Uno.
That's... Yeah, that's...
1d6, baby. Of course it's pathetic for her.
I mean, you managed to prevent them from hitting your face, but you don't actively catch.
And I think then again, instinctively, yes, I think the thing happens that you're obviously trying to test for. It catches before it hits the ground in midair.
So wasn't actively trying to test for that, but he's not surprised either. Those should help. So Artorias gets seasick. That should help when we take a boat. 1 per day.
Thank you. And she'll reach down and grab it out of midair.
And then he will come over.
We'll get used to that.
I mean, do you want to participate in some training?
I mean, if you can help me. I mean, if you can help me with my clearly now telekinesis, that would be great, but
I mean, it's definitely not. It doesn't work exactly the same way as aura does, but I imagine that there are some transitive principles that can be taught.
Similar. I imagine there may be some, in a similar fashion to manipulating the winds.
I would believe it, but I'm not trained the way you two are. This is just happening to me at all times.
Oh, there are plenty of psychics in Sengun as well. I'm sure they could. And then she cuts herself off and is like, wait, when was the last time I actually met one?
Help would be appreciated if it's possible, though. Yes.
Well, I had a thought and I don't know if it will actively help, but it may be worth giving a go.
I mean, I'm trying to think of where they are. Because I know there are psychic trainers in Sinope. I'm trying to think of where they are.
Oh, Christ. I know there's a couple in in Iron Island, maybe. Lucian is psychic. Elite Four member.
Yeah.
I think because there's no psychic gym or anything. I think they might just be dotted around just randomly.
I'm just trying to think of if there's a place that they tend to be more often.
The
There's the
twins
tower.
in
There's the tower with Spirit Team hangs out with, right?
yes. There's also isn't this the generation with the psychic twins
Peyton
as
Liza.
trainers?
No, that's Hoenn. You're thinking of Tate and Liza. They're the Moss Deep gym leaders.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So yeah, let's go. I mean, in Sinnoh, actually, I don't think we don't have a gym, but I think one of our Elite Four was psychic. But mostly they treat it as sort of like a body mind synergy sort of thing. So, which is similar to how we're trained with aura.
Maybe I should look around in maybe I should ask the people at Mount Pyre when we're next in Lily Cove.
Hmm?
If we go through Lily Cove at any point.
I don't see why we couldn't.
I don't want to take us off the main path.
I mean, we don't
Or
have to
my
right now, but we can make time for that.
I mean, yeah. Once we're done at
if-
Sky Pillar, we could head towards Lily Cove. We could also head towards Moss Deep. 'Cause I think aren't there psychics there too?
Yes,
Yeah.
far as I'm aware, there's Tate and Liza are. I forget if they're actually psychic, but they are psychic type trainers.
Maybe we could. I mean, if along the way we find a friendly Abra, maybe they can teach you a thing or two.
Maybe.
We learned from Lucario, so I don't see why you couldn't learn from an Abra or a Kadabra.
Perhaps.
All right. Well,
Hey.
you just look. So how far through breakfast is everybody other than So, who's obviously already finished all his food?
Ramon is done.
Yeah, and it won't be long.
wouldn't take Satomi long to finish up.
All right. Well, if we're all done eating, or if Anna, do you want to just finish up real quick and then we can go?
She'll take like a couple minutes, and then ready to go.
Mercedes got a giant bowl of cereal and has eaten everything that was over the top of the edge of the bowl.
How much of the bowl has she eaten?
It looks like the bowl is still full, but that's just because she filled it up so much. She didn't eat very much.
Just here was the top of the bowl. Here was the cereal the Mercedes had.
No, what I meant was
She's wasting a lot.
what I meant was how much of the physical bowl itself has Mercedes eaten?
No, I don't think she's eaten the physical bowl.
Not this time. Maybe next time.
It's probably not a metal bowl, so she wouldn't incorporate it into a hammer.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not metal, therefore eat.
Yes, the age-old conundrum. Metal is food or is not food?
Typically not.
And the thing is, if try hard enough.
Yeah. Lead the way to our motorcycles.
I think Mercedes has manners. She just chooses not to use them.
So looking at his entourage of Pokemon, and looking at the motorcycles, so we'll go. Okay, like pull them all aside. So I need to put some of you in Pokeballs, not because I want to, but because there's not enough room anymore.
I'm not even gonna make you roll tuition, or intuition. Yeah, roll tuition. I need a $2,000 check.
Bad news for you from both me and so.
But I'm not even gonna make you roll intuition. Your entire party seems confused as to why you're having this ethical conundrum. Because if Pokemon go in Pokeballs, that's sort of you're a trainer. That's sort of the way things go.
Yeah, no, he's profusely apologetic as he begins to put some of them into Pokeballs, and feels bad about it.
In their mind, it doesn't matter that you're a ranger. You're a human who is working with Pokemon. Therefore, you are a Pokemon trainer, which means you are just like all the others.
Yeah. Which is why So is profusely apologetic.
And so you all make your way back to Mauville. It's a couple-hour ride. Nothing too intense along the way. I assume you...
For about an hour of the trip, Satomi has her 4 Pokemon with her, and they are keeping up surprisingly well.
Right.
That's me getting my training bonuses in.
Yeah, and Annabella's got her full team out, and she's just trying to get used to having,
We are on motorcycles.
Get Sharkadet used to things. Finally
I
used
know.
to people. Oh, right, yes.
No,
It'll be Crowley and
that was
I
for
mean,
your.
one of them could ride on the motorcycle with you.
Yeah, Crowley normally does. Crowley is normally out, but she's also going to have Steiner, the Sharkadet, out, just kind of getting her used to the group.
Yeah, no, it's not the point. The point there was for like the whole team because Yara's whole team
Yeah,
doesn't
but
fly.
I forgot we're on bikes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Card games on motorcycles.
Our turns on motorcycles.
Pokemon duels on motorcycles.
Let's go.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for that gimmick.
I mean, give me a fight while we're still on our motorcycles, and you'll have that gimmick.
I meant in the Pokemon games, but
I mean,
fair.
we got them on bicycles.
Look, I will argue that if I pick up my bike while it's still in motion and lob it towards an enemy, that's a use of Giga Impact.
Oh, I think the shitty thing for a lot of like D20 systems is if you did pick up a motorcycle and smack somebody with it, it's still just considered like an improvised weapon, so it does a D4 of damage.
No.
I always base I base all of my improvised weapon dice rolls off of the size category of the weapon.
And that's fair. That should be done that way.
Yeah.
Which you can get by looking at animate objects, actually, because animate objects gives you a very handy chart for the size of things.
Or the weapon table, depending on if it's shaped vaguely like a weapon. Like a chair leg is clearly like a...
Yeah.
Club.
Or like a table. Yeah, exactly. If you're using a shot of glass, it's a dagger, etc., etc.
Yep.
All right. So as the group pulls in to Mauville to head in to do a number of things, including meet up with the professor and a potential lunch date, that is where we are going to end for the week.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.